Got loads of cracking news to show you. Today's the 20th, in case you weren't already aware. All the other shows say what day it is, so why shouldn't I? So today's 20th, it's a Saturday, of course, because that's the day we do our news. And we've got loads of cracking news to tell you, and we've got loads going on. I'm also going to tell you about what's coming up on this week and future weeks. Is that I've got quite a few things going on. I've actually been doing some filming today, but it's going to be like, I've got a video that I'm planning on coming out, maybe a little dance video, and I'm doing this week, tomorrow actually, I am doing some more organising for a video that I've told you that's going to be very, very exciting. It's coming soon. It's going to be like seriously exciting. It's not tomorrow I'm filming, it's next week. So it's actually next Saturday I'm filming it. And I'm going to just give you one clue, because I haven't really given you a clue. It involves actors. So it involves actors. That means I had to, it's very professional as it's all been organised, and I've got actors for it, and it's going to be very, very exciting. So look out for this. It should be, I'd say, I don't know what day I'm going to put it out on, because I'll be filming it on the Saturday, and as soon as, because I'm filming it on the Saturday, I obviously have my news show, so I'm supposed to, hopefully, fingers crossed, I should get back in time. I don't see why I shouldn't, but just because I feel like I should have a fine time to get back, but it should be back in time. So I don't know whether I'll be releasing it on the Saturday, because obviously it will take editing, but it will be released, and it's going to be very, very exciting. Trust me, you soon as you know what it is, you will know what it is. As soon as I tell you or you see it, you'll know what I mean, and you'll be like, huh, you did that, did you? And I'm like, yeah, I did. Yeah, so it's going to be very exciting, is that. And also, if you haven't already know, I have released a music video, which is Tell Me, and one of my songs is Tell Me. I actually did it last year, meaning as the song, I written it last year and got it recorded, but I actually released the music video like last week. I think I released on Tuesday. Yeah, I released on Tuesday. I did it on Tuesday. I did a bit of filming for it before, but then I released on a Tuesday, and personally, I think it's the best music video I've ever done. Obviously, all my other music videos are wonderful, but obviously, I suppose I get better and better. And I just feel like this one was like, yeah, I'm really like getting higher and higher as this one. And also the outfit as well. Like the outfit, I think I did top dog on that one. So I was very happy with that. And also, a bit more news, I did film the train today, so if you haven't already seen that, I've got it a short, and I've also got it on a video. It's not the same video, my mother took one and then I took one, so it's different. Here's a picture of it. This is Lady Diana Spencer, class, is it 47? 47. Yeah, class 47. So there you go, there's a little picture of her inside the snow. It was actually quite a tricky one, was this, due to the fact of it was inside the snow, and we had to get there, because we filmed it in Ribblehead. And if you don't know how Ribblehead is, it's quite, shall we just say, remote. So basically it means the fact is it was very icy, and it was like the track to get up to, if you haven't been to the station, when it's snowing and icy, we were sliding a bit, but we're fine. So should we crack on with the news?
Yeah.
Now, so Trevor asked me to do this story, which is actually quite funny, because I actually have quite a connection with this story. Now, this story is about Britain's oldest drummer. So this is a female, and she's 90 years old, and the teacher is Chris Joyce. He's 66, and he was most famous for being inside the band Simply Red, and he happens to be my teacher. So I'll show you a picture. Here's Chris, and the woman who is the drummer is called Barbara. So there she is.
And they've got a picture of him with Mick Hucknall. That's off his website.
So this is off his website, chrisjoyce.drumming.com. And as you can see, there is the lead singer, and then
he's
here. Oh, he's never done that before.
You made them into a sticker. You made them into a sticker.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
That's exciting, isn't it? You'll be seeing more stickers. There is Chris there. To be honest with you, I don't know who he is. He's probably might be a guitarist or something. But there is Chris. It's Simply Red. If you've got to know who they are, because they've sold over 50 million albums. I think I'm doing well. They've done, extremely well. And they've also got very, very famous songs, such as Rolling Back the Years, which he also played on. And if you listen to it, it's like drums and guitar, so he's very, very, focused in it. And he also, obviously, in a lot of other ones, because he was one of the founders of this band. He was in it from 1985 to 1991. He was in it, and he is. Yeah, I must say he's a wonderful teacher, isn't he?
He's a very good teacher.
He's very, very good. I don't know how many lessons I've had with him. Would you say? I don't know.
Not a lot. Only
I've
about
had
4 or 5, have we?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
But he's very good. He's definitely helped my drumming, and I don't know if you know, I did get a drum kit for Christmas, and he did help my mother find that drum kit. So because she was didn't know much about drum kits, so he was very useful in that, because I suppose he's a drummer.
Yeah.
It's gonna know those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
That's the person to ask if you want a drum kit. Is
If
it
you want a
brother?
drum kit, ask the drum teacher.
So
That hit my one of them. Is Mick Hucknall is the star, you know, the singer.
singer.
Yes.
Mick Hucknall.
I didn't say that word, so I had to say it. Mick Hucknall. Right. Other news. Now this is an island called is it Brimsley?
Bardsley Island.
Bardsley Island. Now this island is on the coast of the Lee
Peninsula.
in the coast of Wales. Wales. Which you obviously must know where Wales is. There's a place next to you. This is in the United Kingdom. But yes, that's Wales. I've been to Wales quite a lot of times. It's a good place. It's like a really good place. So this is a place, and the island's trust, because it's a really small island, is actually only 0.69 miles. Is this island?
Square miles.
Square miles.
Tiny.
I was gonna say it's not 69 miles.
That would be a big island.
It's like really, really small, and they only have 11 residents and only 4 that stay over winter. Now, the reason why I'm talking to you about this, I'm going to show you a little picture. So this is a little picture of it, just to get an idea. I believe that this picture is of the island, so it's there. These must be on mainland, and then that's a picture of the island, because of, otherwise, yeah. So that's the island there. I don't know why they do that, but they do. But yeah. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because this island is asking for people to go to it, but not to like go to it to visit because it's already a tourist attraction, but to actually live on it. They're asking for 2 people who have to be bilingual and physically fit, and they've got to live there from March till October 2024. And the reason why they want to live there is to work there. So they want them to maintain 12 historic buildings, old ones. And they also want them to manage the volunteers, so must have volunteers there, and also
for tourists as well.
Yeah, look after them, basic tourists. And also they basically one of the things that makes this island quite interesting. It's not just an island. It actually is the fact of that it has no indoor hot water. It has no it doesn't have a toilet. What the toilet consists of is a compost toilet. I watched a video on somebody who went there, and I think what they had to do was boil the water.
From the sea, don't they?
There must be. You didn't say the word sea, but if you're going to boil the water to clean it, it's going to be from the sea, isn't it? So that must be where the water's coming from, which must mean... I suppose they might have a tap, mightn't they? They might not necessarily have to go fetch it.
Well, I suppose if you go to the tap, it's a sea. It's only 0.69 miles, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a big island at all, is it?
No. It's basically got like a bit of a mountain to it, and it also has the lighthouse, which is square. I don't know if it's the only square one, but I think it was built in like 18th something century. 1822, I think it is. No, 1822, I think it was, off the top of my head. But it also has a bit of folklore to it. Oh, I should probably say about the Duolingo thing is that you have to speak English and Welsh, which is quite specific because you have to be physically fit. You have to have 2 of you that go. You speak English and the perks are you get 1 monthly boat trip to the mainland. You get Wi-Fi.
It's getting better. Have a bag.
And you also get shared food growing, so I would say a field. I was watching the video I was telling you about with somebody what stopped and said that. I said that there was this really far point of the island where they get signal. So you might, so I don't know whether that means just to ring somebody or whether that means that that's your Wi-Fi.
That's your Wi-Fi. So you got to go to the far end of the island,
which is probably lighthouse. The lighthouse is probably the guy who's got it all. Yeah. And you also you also have to share accommodation with them, and I also watched the fact of that you're supposed to, when on this video where the people stayed like, for a holiday sort of thing, they when it comes to night time, you've got sort of like eat your dinner with little torches apparently, and there's candles and stuff, but yet there must be, because of the solar panels, they say you can only power a fridge and that's about it really, but then for heating they must have to use fires, which they did say, I think, because of, I suppose you have to heat water and stuff, but there's no trees on there, so where does the heat come from?
We'll have to bring it on from across. That's your weekly trip. Now is it monthly? I can't remember.
Well, I've watched,
that's your monthly trip to go
a
get
video.
yourself some logs.
Also, inside the video, they had the boat, and the boat was like just a yellow boat, and it's really small. I mean, I just
It says that you've got to adhere to the island's off-grid lifestyle.
Oh, and you've also not only that, but you've got to manage this scheme that they've done, which is to instead of powering off solar panels, they wanted to do this one where they're powering it off. What's it called?
Also, what is blue energy system, and it's powered off the island, off the waves.
Yeah.
So that must be something they're doing, because otherwise it'd have electric.
But the person, if you go over there, you've actually got to manage that project because it hasn't been set up yet. You've got to actually manage it, which also you'd have to have skills in that as well, wouldn't you? Now also what has got to the island is there's even more going on there. Is that the island is also said to be in folklore where the or at least not folklore, said to believe, that's the same thing, that King Arthur is supposed to be resting there, and also 20,000 saints, quite excessive. This is its nickname of the island of 20,000
saints.
20,000 saints. Yeah, there we go. Is its nickname is also believed where Merlin is laying as well. You know, the wizard Merlin, the famous one. The one you see in Scooby-Doo. You do, don't you?
Yeah.
It has 11 residents, which I have said, but 4 of them stay over winter. So, I mean, it's like, it's going to be a bit... I mean, you think about it, you're going to be in everybody's business.
Worse than Bentham.
You're going to be like, you know, what's they up to, what they up to. It's going to be like, I think they've got a small castle, and I think they've got a church.
They've got a castle?
Like, no, it's like really, it's just like a...
Do you mean a church?
No.
Have they got a castle as well?
Yeah, but it's just
That's
like
a lot on that island,
it's just like a little
isn't
broken down building.
Oh, right, okay.
And then they've got a small cave, but it's so small you can't
They've
fit
got
in
a
it.
cave. Oh, and they've got a supermarket. They've got a Lidl. It's getting better
Marks
and better.
and Spencer's.
And I mean, I say 4 people, there's actually 40 people.
They've actually got a little walk as well.
And a motorway.
No, they've actually got a little walk that you can go up and go up to the hill. And then it says really good because it's an island, you know, believe it or not. There's water the whole way around it, believe it or not. So the person that went on says, well, you can see, it's really great view. You can see the whole way around. So yeah, that's it.
So if you want a job, there you go.
And he also has no cars there,
So if you don't go for your mechanic.
But it says it's the perfect place to see the stars. What is it? It's some form of star thing.
It's got Dark Sky Sanctuary certification, 2023. So I think there's only about 17 places that have that, and I think it's the only one over here. And so it's, you know, the best place you could possibly go if you're a stargazer.
So if you want to
and that's why
live
they have
there,
no electricity. That's why they don't want the lights. That's why you have to have your tea by torchlight.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to go there. I mean, I'd like to go there.
I'd like to go there. I
No,
just wouldn't
yeah,
want to
but I
work
wouldn't want
there.
to live there because of it's just like it's just
Should I do some comments?
sure it's just a bit cold, you know.
Riley's Ramble Central. Good evening from Essex. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tracy. She loves your dance vid.
Thank you, Tracy.
Hi, Paul.
Hello.
Director Daz. We call him Daz, don't we? It was a lovely music video, Matilda. You worked really hard on it. It looks like it was fun to film.
Thank you. It was very, very fun. It was. I actually, when I first went up the mountain, because we went like round the tops and stuff for the snow and stuff. I was very cold, but then towards the end, I was quite warm for some reason.
Neville says he's seen the video on Chris Joyce's YouTube channel of Bob's. It's great, and then he goes, "Sorry, Babs." And then Luke says, "Who's hiding to your right?" I'm her mother, and I have to help her because she's dyslexic. So I step in when she can't read words.
And she's my mother, so she's gonna be here anyway.
I don't want to be on it. I don't want to be doing it. I hear someone talking to your right, but can't see anyone. Lol. That's me helping her. Daz has said, spend time on another Welsh island called Flat Home Island. There was very basic facilities, and you had to take everything you needed, including food for your stay.
Sounds pretty
Oh,
similar.
they're doing on that one. They're doing a communal garden, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah, they do a communal thing,
No,
and there's
that's
some
what
sheep.
No. Yeah, on this one they've got communal. Oh, we're talking.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They
Yeah,
have a
got
communal garden, so they grow their own food.
And the seals
And they've got
as
some
well.
sheep. Well, we can't go eat the seals.
No.
We're doing the seals as well. What, in case you fancy a seal?
You know, there.
All right, not eating them then. No, right, good, thanks
Just
for that. And he says, it was great fun, lots of nature and maintenance of the island. The gulls were really noisy, but highly recommend it. Neville says he's going, providing there's no chainsaws on the island. He must have a fear of chainsaws.
There's no trees set out there.
Somebody's obviously been on and chopped them all down. Kevin Wood's workshop, good evening. Good evening, Kevin. And Andrew says, hello, Matilda from Hampshire.
Hello.
So loads of comments. Thank you everybody that's commented.
We actually went to an island once, didn't we? We went to, what was it called? It was beginning with R.
Oh God.
What was it next to?
What's it called? The island? Oh, Tracy will know. What's the island called, Tracy?
In
An
Ireland.
island. The island in Ireland. What's it called?
not
She'll
Ireland.
know.
It's Ripley.
I can't remember what it's called. Tracy, what's the island called that we went to? Romley. Romsey.
What was it next to? It was next to a town.
Romsey Island, she'll tell you. And she
Oh.
said she saw a seal today.
How did you, Tracy? Well done. I want to see a seal. I haven't seen one for a while.
Go to the island.
I mean,
Get
I've
yourself a
seen a
job.
lot of seals. I haven't seen one.
6 months, you can see them every day.
Right, very turning news. A 26-year-old man has claimed to be the former butler. No, former footman. Former footman. Sorry, similar, isn't it? Is it similar? Former footman of the Queen, and he has been on eBay and he has advertised a cane that a walking stick. Sorry, it was made out of an antler, and that he claimed was the Queen's. And now this auction reached £540 before he realised that Thames Valley Police had launched an investigation into him due to the fact that he wasn't actually the Queen's butler. So there you go. That should
No,
be
it's advertised it and it's got to 540. So God knows how much it would have made.
Yeah, and he also, I think it's a week after his death, after her death.
Oh yeah, it's very soon after she died.
So he also advertised the fact is that the money will be going to cancer research, which I suppose obviously people will give more because it's charity. But so he fraudulently did that. His name is Drew Marshall from Hampshire, and he listed the auction of the walking stick on eBay, and he claimed he was a footman at Windsor Castle. And the
he got charged. Somebody obviously told the police, and he tried to say that it wasn't a scam, but a joke made in bad taste, and later a social experiment to see how many attention the post would receive.
Due to the fact of him having this, he got sentenced to 12 months community service, 40 hours of work, and he had to pay for the victim thieving £114 as well as £500 in costs. And I mean,
it's a bit of a cheek, isn't it, trying that on? I don't know how he could think he could get away with it.
Well,
he didn't.
Well, he knew. Apparently, he knew. I mean, that statement saying about the fact of that his statement to trying to get out of it seems like very
Well, he'd obviously tried to get out of it in saying it was a scam and then a social experiment, but then he'd gone on and he said that his friend had hacked him in Spain, so it's obviously just saying anything, wasn't it?
But then,
and then he said they'd used the online search history and he'd been searching things like Queen and how to delete an eBay listing.
So if you ever got to do something like this, be very careful when you're searching.
Don't search it up.
If you search something that you can check your history, I think it happens a lot of times, like people search people's history. Like, I don't know, like protests, I don't know, other people, I just know they do it. They always check the history, don't they?
He's obviously seized his computer, hasn't he, and checked the history. But I don't know how he could think he could get away with it. I mean, just most famous woman in the world, isn't she? So, just a silly thing to do.
Mm. And, they've got to have evidence of his footman and stuff.
Riley's Ramble says, good. Naughty opportunities. Hope he gets charged. He did get charged.
He did get charged.
Yeah.
And now on a Monday 22nd of January, there is this beautiful train, Britannia, which is going to be on a
loaded test run.
On a loaded test run to Crewe, from Crewe to Cotton Hill. It'll be departing Crewe at 9:33, and then it will be departing Cotton Hill at 12:42. So, and the loco is 70000 Britannia. So, if you happen to be in that area, are we in that area?
No.
Where is Crewe?
We're nowhere near Crewe. Let me just check. Oh, Ramsey Island. Oh no, that's Pembrokeshire. Oh, I don't know what the island's called in.
I'm not right now. What's it called?
See, Tracy didn't know. She wasn't in the area. Island. Does anybody know what the island's called?
Like basically, think of Northern Ireland. It's Northern Ireland. Yeah. No, what's it called? It's Northern. Yeah,
No, I
Yeah,
can't
there
remember
we
what
go.
it's called.
Northern Ireland, there's a little island on top, and it's there, and we went there, and it was very, very nice. But there's also a town next to it, and we had wonderful ice cream. Set up on. We went there to see dolphins. We didn't actually see any dolphins, sadly, but it was a bit more of a built-up island than that one. It had vehicles. It had a really big ferry. It had 2 ferries actually that was going there constantly, and it was a bit more bigger. And so, I just recommended you go to that island. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's another island there. If you wanted to do an island trip thing, yeah.
You've got it on your YouTube. You did a video of it.
Yeah, I have done actually a video on it. I don't know what channel it'll be on though. But I did do a video on it, yes. So you can see that.
I'll put it in the comments below.
Yeah. So I think that's all of our news.
Oh, Tracy's put a hang on Wales or Ireland. Island, Tracy. What's that island beginning with R off the north coast?
Oh well, this will have to be an unsolved mystery.
Robert says hi both.
Huh?
Hope you're well.
We are.
And Neville says he hates the sound of chainsaws. That's why he doesn't want them there.
Oh.
I hate the sound of chainsaws. Billy was using one yesterday, and it's horrible. And then somebody got in competition next door, and they were having a go. There were 2 chainsaws on either side of us.
Yeah, but to be fair, he uses a chain. That is his job.
All right, okay.
So if you find out every Sunday, he tends to chop him. I find it tends to be Sunday.
Yeah.
It could change though. But I think it does.
Oh, well done, Riley's Rambles. Rattling Island.
Oh,
yeah! Hey, well done.
Rattling Island.
Rattling Island, that was it. I couldn't have knew it began with R.
Do you want another challenge? What's the town next to it, Tom?
Yeah! Let's challenge Riley's Rambles.
What's the other island called? 'Cause I don't know what it's called. It's on the actual mainland, and it's a place. That was nice as well.
That began with B, I think. I can't remember. Where do we... Tracy says yes. And an Irish flag.
I have a map of Ireland somewhere.
Where did we go? Because it was really nice where we left from. We're useless at remembering places, aren't we? Rattling Island.
For some reason, even though I've been to Scotland quite a lot, some reason
I'm useless at remembering names.
Sometimes I can just forget bits. I mean, I don't know, sometimes I can just forget things. I tell you a good place to go, which you don't have to go to an island, is Newquay. That's in Wales.
Newquay's brilliant. You can just nearly touch the dolphins. It's unbelievable, isn't it? They become so close.
And there's also seals, but mainly dolphins.
Yeah. I got up at 7 in the morning. Well, earlier, wasn't it? If you get up really early, they come in the morning, and there was loads of them, wasn't there?
We've been twice, and the first time we went, obviously there was loads of dolphins, but I can remember the second time more clearly. And I remember as soon as we arrived, because we arrived quite a bit late in the evening.
Yeah, it was late, wasn't it?
I just said dolphin, and we were just like, oh, you can see quite clearly, and when you look out for the dolphins specifically and they're not actually there, you think every wave could be a dolphin. But when the dolphins are there, and you might notice, might not, it's very obvious that you know that dolphin's there once they're actually there.
Ballycastle.
Ballycastle, yes.
Oh, well done. Riley's Rambles, well done.
Are you from Ireland? Well, he just lives next door now.
Yeah, he lives there.
That was actually what it's called. A really, really nice place. We'll go. Yeah, it was really, really nice. But back to the
Newquay. If you're a dolphin watcher, we went down. Every time we've been down twice, and we've seen them. But I suppose 4 times because we went for 4 days. So each time we saw them, and we went early in the morning. And what they do, the mothers come in to treat their calves, isn't it? To learn to fish. So they come in really, really close, and it's just unbelievable how. And also,
there's also you can get water things. So you can go hire out a boat. You can hire out water, little flat things, and you go with your little
what?
Little kite thing.
Yeah.
And you go sliding across the water.
Yeah.
What are they called?
I don't know what. Riley's Rambles. What? What are those things called she's just described, you know?
And there tends to be one of them people doing that.
Oh, he's cheating, he's got a map in front of me. Riley's Ramble says he's got a map in front of him. What's those things called, Riley's?
Yeah, try and do that one. So you'll see a lot of people there, and also this wonderful ice cream shop, absolutely.
Oh, the ice cream shop is absolutely brilliant.
Wonderful. That was really, really nice. And you also get smoothies there as well. There's also there's a lot of little bakery shops and stuff, and there's also a pier that you can go out and see dolphins, and there's also holiday cottages if you want to go to them, so you can you could actually buy it. I think there's also a walk, which you've never done, but there's a walk, and there's also a fish farm, which probably helps the dolphins. What is it? Fish farm?
Yeah,
What do you call them? Do you call them fish farm?
Well, yeah. Yeah, the fish farm, yeah.
And you can go there and actually stand next to that bit at the point of the sea, and there's loads of little, I don't know, there's loads of little shells on the floor that they've just chucked out.
Cockles, are they?
I don't think they're shells.
Oh, shells, yeah.
Yeah. And there's also a little bit, there is a bit of a beach, isn't it? Oh, no, there's actually two beaches. There's one that was bigger than the other. But, yeah. So I'd recommend going there.
Oh, yeah, we'd definitely go back. Well, we will go back.
We have been back.
You just basically guaranteed to see dolphins, and it's the only place.
Like, soon as we woke up as well, and the next day, there were dolphins. Though, be careful, because of there's going to be moany parking ladies.
Oh yeah, be careful because there is 2 car parks and one, it looks like it's all owned by the council, but actually the car park on the front isn't, it's privately owned. And we went on there and she had a go at us because we were making a brew, weren't we? So just be careful that you go in the council owned one, which
she
is...
says you're not allowed to eat there.
Yeah, you weren't allowed to park. Well, actually, we paid till 12 o'clock at night and she was trying to move us about 6 o'clock, so we weren't actually allowed to park there. You know, it's a parking place that you paid night, didn't we? So 4 times we've been there were loads of space, but make sure you don't...
No, and also...
Make sure you don't make the same mistake as...
There's also open toilets, which I don't think get closed.
No, so yeah, so if you're camping
out
and you need a wash or anything, you've got facilities.
Yeah,
so
toilets there.
We really enjoyed it, didn't we?
Yeah, it was very, very good. Very, very good. So yeah. Well, thank you very much for watching this. And also I'd like to say, not only for me to give me news, but I also thought we could bring into the show a bit discussions. Like, for example, there we sort of had a discussion, haven't we, about islands and stuff. So if you can bring up a topic and we'll discuss it, because discussing can be quite easy, really, because it's just our knowledge, isn't it? It's spreading knowledge around, so your knowledge as well. So if you have anything that you think we can discuss, then please do tell us. So, like, the other week we discussed about supermarkets, right? That was off the cuff, but we could actually plan this, maybe. So if you think, oh, I don't know, you could discuss about a movie or whatever, I don't know. Anything that you think will be good to discuss, please do tell me. And any news that you have as well would be absolutely wonderful, because we really would like you to bring in your news so we can read it out. So, like, for example, anybody does bring in the news, it gets read out so you can get your news story read out. So please do that. And yeah,
thank you everybody who's commented, and
thank you
everybody.
We love your comments, and please keep
thank you for everybody who's watched and supported her. It's absolutely brilliant.
And don't forget about the videos coming very, very soon. Next week and the week after. Well, technically this week. No, we haven't finished this week, have we? So next week and the week after that, I've got some very exciting big projects coming, so make sure you look out for them. It's going to be very exciting.
We're doing the advert, and then we've got to do that's about the feathers and the bird costumes, if anybody's got any. For Doris.
I'm doing, obviously, if you know how many songs I've got, a few of my songs I don't have a music video for, due to the fact I was a music video takes time, and, sometimes you bring out a song, and then by the time you bring out that song, you're on to the next song, so sometimes you just don't get one out, but, I think I've got, about another 3 songs to do, but basically, next one I'm thinking of doing is Doris, so if you have any bird costumes, or feathers, or anything to do with birds like that, would be very, very much appreciated, because I have a very exciting video I'm planning on doing. It's not just going to be people in bird costumes, but it might be people in bird costumes.
And if you're local to the area and you want to join in the video,
or you want to be an actor,
if you want to be an actor for the day, I know Neville's local to the area.
Theatre or anything.
If you want to do it we've got quite a few people, but it won't matter how many people we get, because we need a group, we need a crowd. We're not saying any more than that about the video, but
you won't get it from that, but there's a lot going on. It's going to be quite exciting.
Tracy, yes, Doris is going to appear, Tracy. We've already got her.
We have the Doris actor.
We have Doris, and
it's not Doris herself.
You'll have to come over and be in it, Tracy.
Yes, it's not going to be Doris herself. But I will say something. The video that I'm telling you we're coming out, I have had to use Doris's house for it. I needed a house, and her house happened to look quite similar to the house I needed. So I said to her very politely, I said, "Do you mind if I could use a house?" And very politely she said yes. So
she actually she loves the song.
Yeah.
And she says that it's just art. She says, "I know it's not actually about me," but she loves it, doesn't she? She thinks it's great.
And then she has a CD, but she hasn't done it yet. She's getting a CD player fixed, so she's gone out, especially getting it fixed, and it should be coming out soon. I mean, not coming out soon. I mean, it's going to be soon. She'll be listening to it.
So Tracy says she might have to come over.
Yeah.
Riley's Ramble says great show. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for
all your comments and telling us about the island and
Oh
everything.
yeah, that's what
And Dad says, excellent work as always, Matilda.
Thank
and
you.
well done to your mum. I hope treatment's going well. It is. I'm going back into hospital middle of February, aren't I?
Valentine's Day.
And Tracy says she listened to Doris today in the car driving.
Thank you, Doris. I mean, Doris. Well, thank you, Doris, for doing the song. You know, thanks, Tracy. Don't forget, if you haven't ordered my CD, go order it because of it's a cracker and everybody loves it and I love it and why not buy it because of why not? And it's only £4.99. I mean, I went into H&V, which H&V have been great. You know, I am actually going to be doing. I will tell you about this at some point. I'm going to actually be doing performances with H&V, which will be coming soon. So I'm going to be going around quite a lot of areas such as Carlisle, Manchester, Blackpool, Lancaster. So chances are I might be in your area, so you can come and listen, which I'll tell you about that later on. But I was actually in H&V and like £6.99 or like £12.99. Vinyl's actually quite expensive. It's like £30 or £45. And mine's only £4.99.
Yeah, but $12.99 is people like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but also, you know,
it's quite famous.
You know, if you ever buy a Taylor Swift CD, I bought one, and I got a little poster in it. I thought that was great. I think when I next do mine, I got a little poster in it. I thought that was great. I'm not slagging off Taylor Swift or anything, but I didn't particularly like the picture on the poster. It's a bit blurry. But apart from that, I like the poster idea.
Yeah.
And on the back, she had her lyrics on like a thing. And I also got a Mika CD. I love Mika as well.
Yeah.
So thank you, and you might be seeing Taylor Swift this week with me. So anyway, I'll see you later.
Not the actual real one.
I didn't want to say that because
They're not going to think we've got Taylor Swift pottering up along.
Well,
Something to do with Taylor Swift.
And if you happen to be friends with Taylor Swift, please don't.
Can you bring her around?
Yeah. Do a little video of it. So okay.
We'll interview her. Thank you so much.
Or anything. Just yeah, please do. Okay. I'll see you later. And yeah, bye.
Bye.